Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and I got a good one for us today, guys. Well, today I was doing some research, let's say a week then. So, I was still doing research today because I just found out that I can teach you guys and where you can find the legendary animals in Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I'm about to read these all to you. If you need to pause the video to go on your Xbox or a piece of paper or wherever, just go get that, and I'm gonna read these off to you. So if you like to go get those things, pause the video now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, boom. Okay, there goes a little bit. So the first one is we have the legendary beaver, and then that location is southwest of Butcher Creek, and I would recommend, like, if you're in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So like if you're in chapter 2, which is Horseshoe of Overlook, I would recommend doing some of these. I would let you know where to find these animals and what chapter it would be best for you to find them in. So here we go with the rest of it. So we have the legendary beaver. It is southwest of Butcher Creek, and it's in New Hanover, and it is close to Huron Gin, which is directly with the beaver with the crown on it. So basically what I mean by with a beaver with a crown on it, so whatever has a crown on it, that means you have entered legendary animal territory. So if you keep on hearing me say deer with the crown on it, that means you have entered legendary territory. So I'm just gonna keep saying that so you all know. Just saying, because it can be in a different location, it can be this, it can be that. So we're back to, I'm gonna tell you the rest of it. So all the legendary animals is a white fur except the wolf and something else. So it is a white beaver with a pink tail, and that pelt is worth $9.50. And you can go to the trapper, which is somewhere around that point. I do not know where it is, but I have played the game, I don't know how many times, about like 5 times, I don't know. But that pelt is worth $9.50. So I would recommend writing the price down. So if you're broke, I'm just saying, no offense, if you're broke in this game, if you have $50, just saying, you can turn in this pelt for $9.50, and that would give you, if I said like you have $50 plus $9.50, that would be $59.50. So I would just recommend that you like write these down, and I'm gonna like keep on going through the rest of it. So I don't know how you pronounce number 2 because I think it's like type of an African accent or word. I think it's called Barati. Yeah, it's called Barati. The Barati grizzly bear, and that is the legendary animal. So the location is northwest of Oak Ridge Run, and it is in Amberino. It is close to Veterans Homestead, right above the eye and grizzlies on the bear. And you can go on this mission with Hosea. You can take the mission or don't take the mission. So if Hosea asks you, hey, do you want to stay here or go with me back to camp? And that's in chapter 2. And you can either take this offer or don't take the offer, because if you do take this offer, this is going to be a $60 pelt that you can get. And I would recommend using on this bear because if you shoot it, it's not going to get damaged. So I would recommend using a double. Yeah, I think I would recommend a double sniper rifle or a double cannon rifle. So it's either which one, but I would recommend those 2 guns. So that is a $60 pelt. I repeat, that is a $60 pelt. So number 3 is Bighorn Ram, and that location is Cocktail Pond, and then that is Amberino as well. And then it is close to the train tracks above Valentine, and it is the ram with the crown above it. And it is a white ram. It is pretty big, and that is a $27 pelt. $27. Who would take this? I would. And I hope you're enjoying the video so far. The fourth one is the legendary boar. The location is in Blue Marsh, and Blue Water Marsh, and that is in Lemoyne. Lemoyne is spelled Lemoyne, Lemoyne. Yeah, so it is close to the houseboat, directly on the board with the crown on it, and it is a white board, but there is a bigger board than that. So there is a guy who is a veteran who has his leg chopped off because he was in a war. And if you go hunt with him, his name is Hamish. And then that's when you run into the biggest boar in the game. And then you have to defend Hamish by killing that boar, because spoilers, don't listen to this if you don't want to watch it. Just skip about like 10 seconds or 20 seconds ahead. But he gets killed because of that boar trampling over him, and we will always remember Hamish because he was like Arthur's best friend, like third best friend. But that's pretty harsh if Hamish got killed by the boar. But number 5 is the legendary buck. And that location is in Blackbone Forest in West Elizabeth. So in West Elizabeth, you are the most wanted person around. They will want you dead or alive. If you go there, you have to be like the best gunslinger ever or the best shooter. You don't have to be the best shooter. If you don't want to shoot anyone, you can always move ahead and you don't have to worry about a thing. It is close to the road beneath Barry's Dream, directly on the buck with the crown on it. It is a brown and white buck, but some of these animals are not always white, but it is a brown and white buck, and that pelt is worth $29. And I think the buck is the best one because it's not that fast. I don't know if they have a legendary rabbit. I wouldn't imagine that, but I'm going to give you another video so I can tell you. It might be directly after this video or tomorrow. So number 6 is the legendary coyote, and a wolf is different from a coyote. A coyote is like a little dog, and a wolf is like a vicious man-eating animal. I wouldn't say man-eating. I'll just say animal eating. It's like a herbivore. And that is west of Scarlet Meadows, and yes, that is Lemoyne. And it is close to Face Rock, right below the A in Scarlet. And it is a black coyote, and that pelt is worth $22. And number 7 is east of Bacchus Station, and Bacchus is spelled Bacchus in this station. It is in New Hanover, and it is almost close to Fort Wallace. Do not go directly to Fort Wallace because that is a military camp, and if they spot you and if they tell you to go away right then, because if you do not go away, they will shoot you directly in the head or your heart and you will be dead. So I would not recommend going by there, but do not go by Bacchus Station or Fort Wallace because they will kill you. And it's the elk with a crown right above it. Like I said, whenever you see an animal with a crown, that makes you enter legendary animal territory. And that is a white elk. He is super huge. And actually, he's not really huge. He's kind of huge. He's like middle size. But that pelt is worth $33. And you can go to the trapper anytime. I'm gonna drop a video of where the trapper is, all the locations where you can get the trapper, and I'm gonna do some videos about how to hunt on Xbox and stuff. Number 8 is the legendary fox, and the location is Maddox Pond, Lemoyne. And that is close to a small lake by Foxtail. And fox with a crown right on top of it, and it is a white fox, and that is a $22 pelt. That is super cool. Super cool. I could not believe they would like give you $22 for a pelt. I think it should be like 50 because you're doing all the running and hunting. I don't know why. But it's some money that you can get. I'm just giving you some tips about how to get money by hunting. So number 9 is West. It is the legendary moose. The legendary moose is the biggest, well, second biggest moose in the game. Actually, the first biggest moose in the game. That thing is super, super huge. I don't know what this first big moose is, but from my case, it is that legendary moose. So that is close to west of Willard's Rest, and that is in New Hanover. It is close to the fish with the crown on it, but it is not directly right there. So it is going to have a moose with a crown on top of it, and it is a white, huge moose. So I would recommend shooting it in the head, because if you shoot it in the head, it will not cause any damage. It will, like, if you ride to the trapper, that means it's gonna like heal up as you go to the trapper, like if nothing happened, or it won't heal at all. That's what I know. It is a white moose with big horns, not horns, like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like super, super big. And that is a $35 pelt. I think she should be 40, but no, it is not. And the legendary wolf, when you go hunting with Hamish, like the 4th time or 3rd or 4th time, I do not know. That is when you go hunting and you see almost a legendary wolf, but it is not the legendary wolf. I repeat, if you go hunting with Hamish, that means you are not hunting that legendary wolf at all. The legendary wolf is not the one that Hamish has. That is not even close to wolf at all. So I have discovered this wolf. I have half of this legendary animal list down. If it's like 10 of them, this is 10 right here. I have collected 5, and it is super, super awesome. I made about like $200 because of this. So I'm gonna drop some more videos about this. So it is the legendary wolf. It is by Tora Springs, yes, Tora Springs, and that is in Amberino, and a small pond by the wolf with the crown on top of it. So it's almost like a geyser, but it's like shooting out water vapor, and that is a black wolf. I would recommend using the Winchester to shoot it, because the Winchester is super fast with the bullets. I would recommend what kind of bullets you would use. I would recommend the high velocity and the explosion, because if you shoot it with the explosion, it will not damage the wolf at all. I repeat, at all, and that is the $43 pelt. Well, guys, I'm gonna drop another video. I hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.